Hey everybody, welcome to tonight's episode of Summer Crew Variant Roles Waterdeep Dragon Heist stream. That's a lot of words in succession, but yeah, so that's a thing that's happening tonight. Think we'll kind of just jump into everybody. Hopefully y'all stick around because there's a chance to win a copy of either Dragon Heist or Dungeon of the Mad Mage tonight. I don't know why I said that in a pirate accent, but that's what I'm feeling tonight, so stick around. But yeah, I think we'll just jump around to players tonight to just get our intro. Corey, if you want to go ahead and introduce yourself and who you're playing this evening.
Sure. My name is Corey Hickson. You can find me on the internet at the same name. I recently released a scenario for a game called Dread. If you like horror games, it's on my Twitter. It's free. It's just a Google Doc that you can check out. My character is Prince. He is a bard who is a bit timid. He really likes the color purple. I recommend, if you want to know more about him, you go listen to Purple Rain or When Doves Cry. Yeah, that's me. And I
Okay.
will. Oh, you can pass it off. Go ahead.
I was going to do that, but you.
Go for it.
Samuel, you weren't here last week. Welcome back. Yeah, tell us who you're playing a little bit yourself.
So I'm Samuel, or as I've taken to call myself now, the other Sam of this group. I'll be playing Five Thorns of the Blossom, or Fives. Or rather, as the rest of the group insists on calling him, much to his ire, Blossom, the Tabaxi. I'll be honest, not sure what else to say. So I'll pass it on to someone else.
It's fine. Alex, how you doing tonight?
I'm good. I'm all right. Except it's not tonight. It's today.
Well, time zones.
Because we're in Australia. I'm Alex. You can find me on Twitter at AlexCato. I play Jor, the human barbarian who is here for a good time. Not a long time.
Yeah, especially after that exhaustion roll I did last week, which was fun. Matt, it was not fun.
Hi, I'm Matt. I did little of value this week. I'm playing Hisver, the gnome, the incredibly socially awkward gnome diviner wizard, the inventor of sorcery, the collecting. And you probably can't find me on the internet.
I mean, we're live on the internet right now, so they can find
Except
you
for
there.
here.
Except for right here.
Now I'm going to get doxxed.
The plan. That's what this whole setup is about.
Yep.
Yeah, so we're just gonna jump to our birthday girl, Tim Darcy. So
Well, you just said my name, so I don't want to do that.
well, I mean
I
no.
Did you just flip me off on my birthday?
I did not flip you off. That was a pen. That was a pen.
Okay. I play Harmony, the tiefling ranger, who's immensely socially awkward but very sweet and has a weakness for a particular gazer that keeps showing up in our life. And he brings me so much joy. I also have a part-time internship at an herbalist shop that's unpaid. I'm definitely going to try to invite my employer to our house party tonight.
Yeah, that's definitely something we'll get to.
Happy birthday.
And with that, I will be granting her birthday inspiration for this session. It is something I will be. I mean, if anybody else has birthdays during the stream besides myself, obviously, which was a couple weeks ago, that will be a thing that will be granted, but just sort of a fun thing and a way to celebrate Sam's day of birth. Anyway, to not dwell on that too much, everybody give me a roll. Just roll a d20 for me. See where we're at on who's gonna. Which I mean, 2 out of 2 times so far it's been Alex. So
Natural 20.
Okay, definitely not gonna be Corey. Alex, your face. What did you roll? you roll it?
I bought weighted dice at PAX. Like, I bought good.
Did anybody roll in that one besides
Nope.
Corey, obviously? No. Anybody a 2?
Nope.
Alex, it looks like you're our designated recapper.
I hate everything.
Obviously. Which is fine, but you still have to recap. So
I know. Okay, I'm gonna do this backwards because my memory is not great. Okay, so we finished the session, deciding that we were gonna have a house party, kind of like a kegger, to launch our board game cat cafe, as well as the product of Sorcery the Collecting. Before that, we were in a field and we killed a really squishy scarecrow and saw the gazer again, which was really cute. Before that, we checked out our Trollskull Manor, which was kind of a hole and maybe threatened Volo a little bit. And Harmony got an internship.
don't forget you climbed a mountain to find a monk, and
Oh yeah, I climbed a mountain to find a monk.
Almost died. You
nearly
almost died.
Through the sheer act of scaling a hill.
We almost punched him off a cliff, though, too, so...
We did almost punch him off a cliff.
You talked about it. I don't know if almost is the right word I would use in that discussion, but there was a comment made about punching him off a cliff.
There was a discussion about punting him off a cliff. This is pretty...
The discussion was had, so yeah.
I'm pretty sure there was a John Denver song about climbing a mountain to find a monk.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just... It sounds like something.
Matt, thank you for joining us tonight. Everyone say goodbye to Matt because we're gonna be parting ways with him this evening. So that was a thing that happened really quickly this evening. Anyway, I was thinking about making everyone sing "Happy Birthday" to Sam on stream, but I think I'm deciding against it based on the glaring I'm getting right now. So that's
you don't subject everyone. You don't subject everyone to my voice.
No.
Yeah.
Nope.
Make her roll a charisma check to convince us not to do it.
I nat 20. I'm just gonna say that out loud. Didn't even roll a dice. Weird how that happened. But yeah, so we are opening up. You guys are about to start party planning, which is, as everyone knows, the D&D party's dream. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna structure this a little differently. There are different stages of party planning and things you're gonna need for getting this to be, one successful event. You're gonna need decorations, you're gonna need invitations, you're gonna need entertainment, you're gonna need to spruce up the Trollskull Manor. You're gonna need to get food and drink. I think that's something I want you guys to decide how you're going about. Tonight is just going to be you guys planning a party. So
awesome.
Yeah.
I know where Jor's going to go. Jor is going to go to the tavern in town and spend maybe 5 to 10 gold just getting to know people, particularly the owner.
Okay.
And really just set us up as like, hey, we're opening a new place down the road. We're having a grand opening tonight. We're not going to be competing with you. We're not like another tavern. In fact, if people want to drink heavy, we'll send them your way. Maybe we could buy like one keg off you, or maybe you could supply us with a nice cider every so often and something family friendly.
Okay.
And just really try and ingratiate ourselves with the local tavern.
Give me a persuasion check.
Not with that dice. All right, that'll be. Oh, that's more like it. 18.
Okay. So there's this the partitioner, the owner of this tavern. It's a little gnome fellow. He's kind of grayed, got the bald top going, but the sides are nice and bushy. He's got mutton chops going. He's pretty much missing just hair in a straight line across the back of his head. He kind of looks at you. Says, yeah, I think we could do something along those lines, but I'm gonna need something from you.
Sure.
I'm a partition. I'm a creator in this industry. Well, I need something for you. I've got this. I got wind of a creature in the sewers, right? Something that, if I get its blood, it's been known to make magical ale. Something that people keep coming back for. I want you to kill it for me. He kind of sizes you up and down and says, I think you can do it.
Yeah, yeah, that's right up our alley. I mean, right up our sewer tunnel.
Yeah, whatever the metaphor you want to use, yeah, I'm fine with it.
I'm not good at those.
It's fine, me either.
Actually, surprisingly, that's almost exclusively what we do so far. So
I would not doubt that. Yeah, so if you want to just take care of that for me, it's not too far from here, really, on the sewers if you want to go.
Well, we know.
Really just follow the webs.
Follow the what now?
Follow the webs. That's all I know.
Follow the webs.
Follow the webs.
This creature wouldn't happen to have many eyes and about 8 legs, would it?
I wouldn't say 8. Or
more or less.
Many eggs?
Are we talking like 16 legs or like bipedal?
Definitely not bipedal.
Okay. All right.
Hey,
All right. Yeah,
sort of. It's definitely skitterish, I think is the word you're looking for. So.
Many eyes, several legs, skittish.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And just to be perfectly clear on this, if we kill this thing and get some, how much blood do you need?
And he kind of like pulls up from behind the bar. It's like a small powder keg almost.
Okay.
It's like, it's about 15 gallons worth. So
it better be big for us to fill that with blood. Is it big?
I wouldn't know. It's big.
It's kind of big, isn't it?
It's kind of big, yeah.
Okay.
I don't want to scare you off, but...
No, scare me off.
Well, fair enough.
And she is like 6'2", and... Yeah.
And this gnome is like 2'8", so 3 foot on a good day.
Yeah, exactly. So if we'll kill this thing, we'll collect its blood, we'll bring it back, and we'll have a little bit of a partnership. Bit of a partnership going on.
Something like that, yeah. It sounds like a good plan.
She sticks out her large hand.
He sticks out his tiny hand. It's like 2 fingers. It's just
gentle handshake, but still it's a vice grip. Like she's Even trying to be gentle.
He's got a big smile on his face, and it kind of twists into some sort of pain a little bit at first.
Okay.
It's just good plan.
Great. She's going to pay up her tab that she's been buying drinks for people in the place just to kind of get to know people and to make sure that people know her face.
Yeah.
She's going to pay off her tab.
So that's a general thing. Don't need to actually spend any money
all right.
on that. So.
Yeah, you can let me know after and I can deduct it later.
Yeah.
And then...
I'm thinking you made up the money based on, the work that you worked in the couple of weeks that you guys have had downtime. So
sounds good. And then head back to Trollskull Manor and relate this to my party.
Okay. Let's just role play that.
All right.
Some role play.
Joe's going to come through the door. How sturdy is this door, by the way? Like everything is falling down.
It's been reinforced since you guys moved in, specifically for you.
So I was going to say, Joe doesn't enter doors delicately.
Yeah.
Even just like normal toing and froing is, going to lead to some wear and tear there. Where is everybody inside?
That's up for them to decide. Where is everyone?
Library.
Of course it is, right?
There.
So, because I wasn't really here last week, can I ask the layout of this?
It is definitely on our Roll20 page. There's a handout that has locations. There's 3 floors or 4 floors and a basement. One of the 2. Lots of rooms, different things for you to be doing. The group has kind of decided, because you weren't here last week, has decided that this is going to be sort of reworked up into a tavern/game cafe, because that's the nerds we are.
And there were cats.
There were cats.
Right? Right, yeah.
There were you guys. They did adopt a lot of cats, and not Tabaxi. Let's make that preference right now. So
there's a very irritated five somewhere in the house at the moment.
Probably up in the attic. Yeah, Joe's just going to kind of walk in and be like, if we kill a thing in the sewers, we can have a partnership with the guy who owns the tavern. And just stand in the doorway.
I'll come running from the kitchen with some probably cat food that I was trying to make.
Apron on, gloves, just oven mitts, just...
Yep. And I'll say, that sounds like an excellent idea. Partnerships are exactly what we need in this economy.
Right? And all we've got to do is kill a thing in the sewers. It has lots of eyes, many legs, and is large and is skitterish. And we've got to collect 15 gallons of its blood.
If I may interject for a moment, your prince. One, prince, get that foul-smelling concoction away from me. That is just... No, just...
Oh, don't worry. This is for...
Bin that and try again. Bin that and try again. Bin that and try again. This is just... And Joe? Well, that sounds like fun. Just...
Right?
Please don't shout so loud. I still have a headache from drinking last night.
It's like he knew what we were into. Sewers, many-legged things. It's perfect.
It's definitely not because the DM designed this around you guys. Definitely not.
We're going back into the sewers.
Yeah.
What's Hisper, are you coming down at this? Harmony, what are you up to? What are those two shenanigan people? Hooligans, that's the word I'm looking for.
He's pretty engrossed, I think. So he probably hears the mumbling, but he's doing Lord knows what, but he's very engrossed in some pile of debris up there.
Okay. Harmony?
I'd like to think that I was in the kitchen helping Prince because I probably acquired some things from the herbalist shop that I thought might be good for all the kitties.
Oh.
So that's probably the foul smell of the cat food is probably due to that.
Fair enough. Okay. So you guys venturing out now? Is that the plan? Or
Jo is halfway up the stairs to her room to get all of her weapons and stuff.
Okay.
She's like, I love this party planning, guys. I love this cleaning up and making the place look pretty, but man, I gotta kill a thing.
So what's everyone else been doing in regards to party planning while Jor's been out kind of smoozing the other tavern in the area?
I think during all of this, Prince part of it's going to be cooking cat food, apparently.
Okay.
And
it's a thing, yeah.
But what I would, excuse me, what I would like him to do is spend some time inviting people. And
okay.
Inviting people, if they're not like being very receptive to it, maybe with like a charm person spell, you know?
Okay.
Just
not
like,
sure that'll last long enough for you to get what you need done, but
well, if I can convince them while they're charmed that they wouldn't mind being charmed, I can just work every angle into this.
Okay.
Yeah, and I was also thinking that since we have some gang activity going on in the area, he wants to invite some of those people so that they can reconcile their differences.
Okay. So first, to sort of locate everyone that is you want to, I'm just going to need I'm going to steal this from Eugenio on Monday, a Waterdevian local knowledge check, which is just intelligence plus proficiency. So.
Okay. That's a 12. Okay.
You're able to locate, you're able to get obviously everyone in the area that you need to, and you're able to pick up a couple of like small criminals in the area that sort of operate, that you're sort of aware of, but no one, super well named or well known, in the criminal underworld. As well, give me I'm thinking, are you going to be in hand, or in person giving out these invitations for the party, or are you going to be writing them first off?
Oh, I'm just gonna like walk up to houses that I think have people in them and be
Okay,
like,
then yeah, give
hello.
me a just persuasion check. Because you're just gonna need to be on your best regard.
That's only a 14.
Okay. You get everyone from your neighborhood, from Trollskull Alley, and a few of other people. Probably some of your contacts, like Volo's gonna be there. Neverember and Flu and Blagmar, because that's the most ridiculous name of Faerun ever. But yeah, so that's gonna be those guys are gonna be there, but pretty much you guys were just kind of in your own social circle. Nobody really, well known or outside of any sort of area influence is going to be attending the party. So
Okay. I'll keep an eye out in the future for more people to invite.
okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
What are Fives, Harmony, and Hisver doing?
So
Sort of promote.
So Fives has been similar to your visiting taverns, but rather than the local one, he's been going to more his standard haunts, if that makes sense.
Okay. Yeah.
They're kind of inviting people, but also like offhand, but mainly there to talk to the tavern owners to talk about some food.
Okay.
So
So you're working on catering.
Yes, that's the word I was trying to think of, catering.
Yeah, no, I understand that. Let me check one thing. There's so many different guilds in Waterdeep. One of the tavern owners points you to the Guild of Butchers for your meats for your kitchen. I'm trying to think. Another one points you to the Guild of bread makers. Sort of anything you need you have to sort of work out with individual guilds at this point.
And he'll spend the time flittering from guild to guild as need be.
Yeah, just another persuasion check. You're working on procuring these things at reasonable rates, so.
Persuasion was that, sorry?
Yeah, persuasion, yeah.
Persuasion, that's a 24.
Okay, yeah, that is definitely enough. You've come to some pretty good deals for your guys' benefit, to secure some meats and breads and fruits and stuff for the party. You guys are looking nice for sort of just the food portion of the entertainment for your opening. So,
and of course, whenever he is not talking to the guilds himself, he's saying that he is going to talk to the guilds and spending his time in the tavern.
Of course, because we all know Fives. So,
yep.
Hisver, Harmony, what are you guys up to?
So Hisver would be going around like a good 10-block radius, and he'd be doing stuff like moving pebbles around and like breaking flower stems and then like shifting like boxes of debris just 3 inches to the left, with the thought that if he has everything set up just right, people will just naturally funnel into the place on the party night.
Okay, so you're doing feng shui. Got it.
It's adjusting to focus the future.
Give me an Arcana roll to see if this works out to your favor. So
25.
Okay. You have premonitions, you have just feeling about how things are gonna work out for your favor, and you just spend time just pebbles and signs. You're adjusting the angles. You're hanging in the alley, and you even as you're sort of working these things in the alley, your influence begins to spread outward, and you slowly work your way through most of the North Ward as this goes on, because you're very, very efficient at it, and you're slowly just moving everything that could point your direction towards Trollskull Alley, and things just naturally just sort of begin to flow your direction. So yeah. Okay, Harmony?
Okay, so I went out last week. We absolutely obliterated those scarecrows for the farmers whose animals were being eaten. So I'm just gonna go out there and I'm going to invite all the farmers as well.
Okay.
I figure they'll probably come because they kind of feel that they owe us. So no matter how awkward I am, maybe they'll still go for it. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna say you don't even need a check for that. They kind of feel thankful and grateful for your guys' work.
As exhibited in The Lord of the Rings, it's the country people that really know how to party anyway. So
of course
they're gonna like bring the ruckus or something.
As it is known, the country folk bring the ruckus. I don't take offense to that at all.
That'd be a good bumper sticker.
It would be. Or a carriage sticker for Waterdeep.
A carriage sticker.
Anyway.
You could just use prestidigitation to like.
Okay, so you guys have procured alcohol and food for your event. You've sort of spruced up a little bit of the outside. His has definitely directed flow to your tavern. And you guys have worked on invitations, but you guys still need entertainment. Trying to think what else you guys might need. You need to spruce up the inside of everything as well. Those are things that definitely need to still happen if you're gonna, entertain folks.
Well, I figured that our entertainment would be 1, the games. 2,
Okay.
I kind of feel like being a medieval city, a quasi-medieval city, and inviting all the country folk out, they'll all bring their like musical jugs and washboards.
Okay, so you have not just tried to procure farmers, but you've tried to procure a country bluegrass band.
Absolutely.
That is the bluegrass band is going to require some sort of check. I'm going to guess. I want to say persuasion, but we've used persuasion so much tonight. Persuasion. Just you guys are all trying to charm people tonight. I guess that's the way this is going. So.
Oh boy, I have a -1 to charisma.
Fantastic.
Yeah. I got a 0.
The dumpster fire.
You can't say that. You can't say that when I'm trying to take a drink, Sam. Like I'm feeling like a lot of like muscle tension.
I'm gonna use my
birthday inspiration.
To get the jug band.
We haven't had a spit take yet, though. I think we're.
That was close.
I was 3.
Real Woo! That's enough. You procure a bluegrass band. They're shit. They're absolute shit.
It's okay.
But they're gonna be there, and like they're gonna be there not just the night of the party, but they're gonna be there for the next 2 weeks.
Oh,
They have
roommates.
booked your Trollskull Manor for 2 weeks.
All right.
Okay, as part of my partnership with the gnomish owner of the tavern, can I hook us up with some of his regular acts? Like get in touch with.
I'll say we'll see how the hunting of the creature goes.
Okay, that's
bit. But you guys definitely have a band gonna be there. It's like if your cousin's friend's brother's band was gonna be there, but like we have a great setup. That sort of scenario. And you guys still have to check out and spruce up the inside of Trollskull Manor, the tavern area, before anybody's really gonna step inside. So
magic users?
Prince, I think this is your domain. Make it pretty.
Well, I can use prestidigitation to make things turn purple if we want.
That's the only color Prince knows.
Yeah, that's the only way the spell works. It just works with purple.
I don't know any better.
I mean, I'll grab like a cloth and start scrubbing, if that's what we want to do.
Yeah, Jaw can move heavy stuff out of the way. Like if there's bits of debris and broken shit, she can get it out and dispose of it.
Isver can mend, so broken stuff.
Yeah, so I'm just pointing because that's where my Zoom channel is. Prince is going to spruce things up cleanliness-wise. Hisver is going to mend. Jor's going to move heavy shit out of the way, or either outside or where it needs to be. What's Fives and Harmony doing?
I was going to offer Fives in terms of music, but I think this bluegrass band is so much better. So
Harmony is so into this band right now. She has been convincing you guys for a week just how great they are. So
I just imagine the scene where they were discussing it and he comes down with his viol and everything, prepared to just show off what he can do. And then he dejectedly just turns around and walks away as he hears Harmony ranting about this band.
Okay. Is he doing anything to help with the inside, or is that just he's kind of just given up?
He's kind of moping around, helping out here and there. So it's kind of very dejected, ears down.
Okay. I'll just say he's giving advantage to Jor on her stuff. Sam, what's Harmony up to, kind of helping spruce up everything?
Well, I'll kind of like float around and do what's needed, but for the most part, I think I am looking after the others.
Okay.
I'm going to make sure that everybody's like fed and takes a rest, that nobody dies of exhaustion.
Okay. Which has been a concern for this group, so I'm not even gonna dive on that one.
Kind of playing the team mom.
Okay,
team
so
mom outside bed. So
from Prince, I need a. What's your sort of what sort of skill do you want to use with cleaning stuff up? Prestidigitation.
Well, since I only use prestidigitation for purple things, I want to use my like force of will with this cloth. To just keep cleaning until
you know what? Give me a performance check. For that. Hizer's going to give me an Arcana check with his mending just to sort of fix stuff up, sort of push the cantrip to its limits. Jor's going to give me an athletics check to sort of clean things up with advantage because Five's helping her, and Harmony is going to give me a medicine check for keeping everyone alive.
Only go well.
Natural 20.
Woo!
Natural 20.
Woo!
I got a 9.
Total?
Yep.
Ouch.
So for me, that was a 26.
Yeah. Corey?
I got a 10 total to clean up.
Okay, so
magic users half-assing it.
Have multiple. You had multiple nat 20s, so because of the encouragement of seeing Jor just like tossing shit around, just like cleaning stuff out and everything, and Harmony is just running around doting on everybody, being like, "Are you drinking enough? Are you having enough food?" Like just keeping everyone very happy and full and everything. The inside of Trollskull Manor, especially the tavern part, is looking fucking fantastic. So, you guys have done a wonderful job cleaning up the inside of this. You realize it's about time to go out and hunt some sewer monsters to get blood, because that's what normal adventurers do, right? So,
but we were going to do this, so we didn't have to go into the sewers anymore. Why are we going back to this?
I agree with his, but we have to go back to the sewers. It took me a week to get the smell out of my fur last time. I don't want to ruin my fur again.
Maybe
not everyone has to go, but
buy some galoshes.
They would need to come up to my. They would have to be waiters. They would have to come up to my.
Do you not have those?
No, I'm not usually in this sewer until I met you people.
Can't relate.
All right, we can go.
I mean, I'm not going to be the only person left in this manor. I'll come. But I swear to God, I swear to Tia, sure, I am hugging you every chance I get as soon as we get out of the sewers. You will leak worse than me.
But you said lots of legs, right?
Lots of legs and big enough to fill this jar with blood.
That's important. That's interesting. That's good.
Also, potentially lots of eyes. Didn't really clarify that one.
As long as I can keep some, that's okay.
I was gonna say, Hisver, you can't take the jar. You can bring your
no,
own jar. You're welcome to bring your own jar.
I want the eyes. Eyes are important.
Okay,
That's
well, I
fair
don't
game,
know
then,
that
yeah.
there are many. Presumably there's at least one.
You assumed there were lots of eyes.
Yeah. Yeah, and that didn't really get cleared up. Neither did the legs thing, but I said 8, and then I said 2, and he said not 2, maybe not 8.
Yeah. He was like, there's a lot, but
There's a
I don't know how
few.
many. So,
Oh, and we got to
Yeah.
follow the webs.
yes.
Wayrune could help follow webs. Wayrune.
Okay.
Okay, so are you guys descending into the sewers as a party?
Very reluctantly and with a
Okay.
handkerchief over his nose.
Of course. Yeah,
I
everyone give me
definitely
a
got this.
survival check. Harmony and Hisver, I guess you're using probably
Ugh.
Wayrune for this.
Oh yeah.
Can I use my keen mind to help us navigate again?
You haven't been this way before,
Oh,
so
okay.
it's not something you're familiar with.
Okay.
There's a sewer entrance near where the pub / your guys' home is that you guys entered through. So
That would be a 13.
okay, 13,
That would be a 12.
12,
4.
a 4. Okay, Harmony.
17.
Okay, Hisver.
8.
Okay.
So
it takes you guys a while.
what Wayrune can do is detect if something is in the webs, but won't necessarily help me navigate.
Yeah, you don't. It's harder to find the webs than navigate them, but it takes you guys a while. But you guys manage to sort of come across. You start noticing these little tricklings of webs along the walls of the sewer as you guys kind of back and forth. Left and then right, and then left, then right. But as you guys sort of move across, if we're gonna be a strength saving throw,
Was that me?
everyone.
Oh, everyone.
Okay, that sounds great.
7.
7. Okay.
That's a natural 1.
Me too.
This-
Just,
I love you people.
I just don't understand.
So I got a 14 minus 2 for 12, and somehow
Okay.
still did better than Jor. That doesn't.
Yep.
I overexerted
After last week when she got
Jesus.
4 exhaustion levels for climbing a mountain. Anyway, so we have a 12, a 1, and a 1, basically.
No, 7.
7.
No, I've got a 1 because I have no modifier.
Yeah. Prince.
I've got an 8.
Okay.
I have a 2.
Oh, gosh.
How is 5 the strongest?
So literally all of you fail the strength saving throw. Literally every
Makes sense.
single one of you. Not 1, not 4, 5. 5
And that
out of
was
5
Dragon
players.
Thank you for tuning in. That was Dragon Heist.
Yes. 5 out of 5 players fail the strength saving throw.
That's a perfect score.
For me it is. For me it is. You are all restrained.
Great.
Awesome.
As you are
Awesome.
all caught up in this web that you guys have sort of walked into. Yeah, this has been another episode of Dragon Heist.
We will all now go roll new characters.
Okay,
Yeah.
so yeah, everyone roll initiative.
Great.
It's gonna give you guys some sort of advantage to this situation, but you all fail.
14. That's not too
Okay.
bad.
Okay, I got good on this one. 23.
Okay, yeah. Remember, I'm gonna
Oh,
call
yeah,
on you
sorry.
guys.
Why on
Yeah.
earth didn't I use my portent for that?
I was just real happy not to get a 1.
I know.
I've never even met
I
Will
all
Wade.
did. Are you sure about that? So, yes, I have Jor, I have Prince. Because we didn't roll initiative last week, so I'm forgetting all the players I have apparently. So. Okay, so Jor.
That would be a 14.
14. Prince.
6.
6. Harmony.
22.
22. Because of course. Hisver.
16.
16. 5s.
I got a 24.
Okay. And the 2 scuttling creatures that are moving towards you got a... Check this down. Got a 15 and a 17. Okay. So... So as you guys sort of are moving along, you guys all sort of stumble into this sort of bedding of web that is sort of encompassed and then sort of grabbed onto your feet. You guys don't seem to be able to move anywhere. And upon the ceiling that you guys are, as you guys are moving into this sewer system, are 2 of these large white sort of clapping clenching clawed creatures. Lots of C words.
I've got a C word for this one.
I've got a few too.
They have 8 legs and 2 claws, as well as a tail, and they seem to be just sort of chittering at you because of another fucking C word. Anyway. Yeah, so 5s, you're up. Actually, what was your guys' marching order? Because I completely forgot to ask that.
I would have been in front.
Yes.
Jor definitely.
Hanging around somewhere near the middle.
Okay, so we have Jor. Who's after Jor?
Me.
Harmony.
Yeah.
So we have Jor, Harmony.
I'd go after
5s.
Harmony, I think.
And then
Be
Prince?
second. Yeah, I can be next.
Prince and then Hisver, which makes sense.
Yeah.
It's really tallest to shortest at this regard. So, but yeah. So, 5s, you're up. There are 2 chittering creatures channeling down the sewers at you. So, I'm just gonna use a lot of fucking alliteration.
Well, this isn't a Sunday night. This is too early for this. Anyway, that aside, I bite my thumb at thee, you foul beasts. Bites his until he draws blood and casts it into the air in front of him and is casting Bane on them.
Okay, is that a save?
That's a charisma save for DC 14.
Okay. Wow, these things have shit charisma. DC 14?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they both fail because they get a -4 to charisma.
Wow.
So.
Okay, so for the next minute or until I lose concentration, they must roll a d4 and subtract the number rolled from an attack roll or a saving throw.
Okay, so sounds good. They are baned probably for a while. Next up is Harmony. What are you doing?
Well, there's not much I can do until I try and get myself out of here. I don't.
I mean, you're definitely. It's just your feet that were restrained. You can.
Oh, it's just my feet. Oh, well then in that case,
Your movement
okay.
is basically reduced to 0 at the moment. So.
Okay, so there are a couple of them coming towards us, right?
Yes.
Some on the ceiling as well. To my understanding.
Yes. They're about 15, 20 feet out.
Creepy. Okay, I have no idea what they are.
They're large. Well, I guess large technically. They're medium-sized creatures, which is say as large as you guys. Sort of scuttering across the top, with claws and 8 legs apiece. So
cool. Okay. Well then, I'm just gonna cast Hunter's Mark on.
Okay, 1 or 2.
I can hit 2.
Well, 1 or 2. I'm saying like which one do you want?
Sorry.
No, Hunter's Mark would be OP if you could hit 2. So.
No. All right, so whichever one's closest to us, I suppose.
They're pretty much even
barreling
left to right.
Oh, okay, so the right.
Okay.
The one on the right.
I'm just say 2.
Okay. So I'm going to.
Okay, bonus action hunter's mark.
Yes. Okay, so I got a 14. Does that hit?
Did you say 14?
Yes.
No.
Farts. Okay, well, that's my turn then.
Farts indeed.
The end.
Yes. What was that? You had a 22? That was your initiative?
Yes.
Okay, the one on the left, the one that or the right, sorry, right is the one that Harmony just shot at. It sort of bounced off the cave wall as it kind of moved out. It clittered out of the way. It's going to hustle forward, and it's going to, from the ceiling, sort of try and claw at Jor.
Yeah, of course it is.
You're at the front, so it's going to make a claw attack.
Bring it.
That is a 21 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Let me pull out some.
Is that with the minus D4?
Oh, it is not with the minus D4, but so it's a 21 minus 4, 15. Does that or 17?
Yeah.
Does that still hit?
Yeah, that'll still hit.
Okay.
It was worth a hope.
I do love
That
Bane.
is 9 damage.
Awesome.
Okay.
Yep.
Yep. Awesome. I'm sure. Right.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Good stuff.
It's his first turn. Sit in the back. So.
Okay. Is it possible to try and break free again?
It is, but it will take an action to move out of the webbing.
I'm debating whether doing that or just. It's round one. We'll go ahead and go to the old standby, and he's going to magic missile whoever is coming first.
Okay, so that'll be the one on the right that is sort of like chittered up right at Jor. So.
Don't miss.
Well, you can't with magic missile, so thankfully.
Oh gosh, 5, 10, 14.
14 damage.
Yeah.
Level 1 spell. That is nice. So
1d4 plus 1, right? Yep. Got a 4, a 4, and a 3.
nice. That is some top level damage for level 2 creatures or characters. So yeah. And then is that your turn?
Yeah.
Okay, the one in the back is going to, which technically it's only in the back because it hasn't gone yet. It's going to sort of shoot a piece of filament out of its mouth at Fives. You're in the middle, right?
Yeah, in the middle.
Yeah, give me a strength save.
So that's a natural 20 minus 2 for 18.
Okay. It sort of hits you and you manage to like kind of cut it off a little bit. And sort of sits there and chitters at you. But other than that, that's its turn. 15, we had 16, 14. Jor, you're up.
I would like to raid.
Oh, of course you would.
Yes. And I'm going to rage, and then I'm going to try and get out of the bindings. And I do have advantage on strength checks and saving throws because I'm raging.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
So is this just going to be athletics?
Yeah. Sorry.
That's all good. Well, I rolled a 5 and a 1.
Whew. What is your 5 plus?
It'll be 11.
Just not enough. You're struggling against it, and you just so.
But I'm raging now, so
yeah.
So damage reduction, which
If you would like to take one swing at the creature that has been attacking you, I will definitely allow that. So
yes, please.
Go ahead.
With my longsword, because it's just around our legs, isn't it?
Yes. Yes.
All right. It's just around our legs. All right. I'm going to, longsword with 2 hands. That's a natural 17, so that'll be a 21.
Okay, that'll hit. Definitely. So.
Yep. Great. And that'll be a D10. So that'll be 1d10 plus 4, 7, 8, 9, 12. 12 damage.
12 damage. All right.
Yeah.
This one has definitely been considerably cut down a little bit with the magic missile just puffing into it, and then Jor just sort of just cutting into it. So, Prince, you are the last up in the initiative order.
Hey. So one of them is undamaged, right?
Yes, the one on the left, that's about 20 feet back. So.
Okay. So I'm going to look over to that one, and I'm going to say, you better watch out, because we have this protective white webbing around us, and I'm going to use Vicious Mockery.
All right. So it needs a wisdom save?
Yeah, wisdom save versus 13 with Bane, I think.
That's a 17 on the die. Plus Bane.
Yeah.
Minus 4.
I rolled a 4 on the die. So that... Wait, what was the DC?
It was a 13.
That meets beats.
Oh.
That's
okay.
unfortunate. So.
Well, then I'm going to sit there in my protective white webbing that we
sort
found.
of clacks at you and sort of shakes it off and just... It has a lot of eyes. More than 8. Or more whatever than whatever Jor suggested earlier.
I just suggested many.
It has more than many eyes. So.
Okay, so look how many eyes it's got.
They're little beady black eyes. So, top of the round, yes, Faves.
Just one moment. Okay, I'm gonna turn to Prince and say, "Now this is how you do it. Scuttle back into whatever nest you crawled out from, you little piece of excrement." And I'm casting Vicious Mockery myself.
Okay, so another save. That is a 15.
With the minus D4.
Okay, what's your save?
14.
Well, it'll save because it was a 15 minus at least 1. So, or it doesn't save. Sorry. So
Okay.
1d4 damage.
Which is 2 points of damage. And disadvantage on its next attack.
So, which one was that? Was that the one to the left back a little bit, or the one that was attacking Jor?
The one that's on jaw.
Okay, so that's 2 damage. That's disadvantage. Okay, Harmony, you're up.
Okay. So since I couldn't hit the one on the right, I'll try and hit the one on the left.
Don't want to go up to the one that has your hunter's mark
Oh,
on it?
right. Yeah, that's a very good point. Okay.
I just thought I'd help you out because I'm the other DM and
Thanks.
all that.
Thanks.
So
Yeah.
you're welcome.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Yep. All right.
It is your birthday and all that. So
24.
that will hit. Yeah.
Okay, so that's 13 plus. Okay, so 16 damage total with Hunter's Mark.
16?
16. Yeah.
16?
16.
16 damage.
16
So.
damage.
This thing is looking pretty beat up at this point. So
Okay, that's the end of my turn.
that's the thing. Yeah, Harmony just looses an arrow at it. She kind of wavers towards the one on the left. She's like, "All right, duh," and turns back and just looses an arrow at the one and just hits a patch of eyes on the left side of it.
No, don't hit.
There's a
don't hit
whole
the eyes.
other side, Ezra. There's a whole other side.
Don't
of
say
eyes.
patch of eyes.
Hit the
A
eyes.
patch of eyes. You hit a patch of eye. Yes, that's the kind of DM I am. So 22. The one on the right is its turn. It has disadvantage, but it's still got to add Jor. Okay, that is a 16 plus 5.
Bane? Minus Bane?
Minus Bane.
That's
1
probably still
minus
gonna hit.
1, so that's a 20 to hit.
Yeah, it still hits.
Okay, that is 5 damage after resistance.
Okay, so after the resistance, it's still 5? Okay.
And just clapping at you.
Yep.
You're doing fine. You're doing fine,
I'm
lass.
I'm good.
Yeah, this is totally gonna be fine. Yeah. It's gonna be fine.
It's fine.
So that was that's turn. Hisver, you're up.
So his first, I want the eyes, and he holds up his cog and he dings it and casts Toll the Dead on the
Okay.
damaged one.
On the one on the right. Okay.
DC 14.
Okay. Wisdom does not have wisdom, so that is a 3 on the dice plus Bane. Let's just see what that happens. So that's 2. It fails. Yeah.
Sweet.
It's a failure.
And that's a 10 damage.
Okay, this thing is looking. It sort of, you cling your thing and it screeches in pain, and it sort of clasps at you, and it just turns and kind of does its claw things towards Hisver, but it is looking pretty damaged. Yeah.
Cool.
That's it.
That's the one, and now it's the one on the left's turn. And it is going to scuttle around the top of the ceiling out of everyone's reach and go towards the back of the party at Hisver. So that is a 15 to hit.
Bane.
Yeah, that would hit.
Oh, minus Bane. That's 13 to hit.
Yep, still hits.
Okay. So that is 11 damage.
Oof, whoa. So that's a claws?
Yeah.
Ouch.
Yeah. Yeah, these claws are potent. So. Okay, that's its turn. Jor, you're up.
I'm going to stab at the one right in front of me again.
Gotcha. Give it a
Yeah.
roll.
Yeah. Oh, you.
Got it.
No.
Okay. Moving on. Prince. There's one now behind you, sort of pincing it, that has literally just like sliced into Hisver, and there's one at front sort of pestering Jor.
All right. Do these
That
things,
looks pretty damaged.
Do they have mouths? They have like mandibles?
Yes.
Okay. This is relevant because I'm going to use Tasha's hideous laughter on the closest one.
Okay.
And I'm going to say
That's the one behind you. So.
Yeah, I'm going to use it on that one. So it's a wisdom save again versus 13 with Bane.
Okay.
That D4.
That's an 11 with Bane, so that fails.
Yeah.
Hisver gave me a dex save as it falls now upon Hisver.
Dirty 20.
Yeah, you managed to just slide out of the way.
Even with
as
the web, he says, where he should have just taken the ruling in the first place.
It's totally fine. You, with the web, you sort of, it's really just sort of in your direction, not totally on top of you.
He does this crazy Michael Jackson lean thing.
Yeah. Woohoo! Yeah, because I'm a DM and I'm gonna roll that way. Yep. You're totally fine. And it sort of hits 10 feet. Let me just. It takes 2 points of damage. Because whatever. Yeah. And it is now chortling and like weird noises coming out of it. Don't blame me. I'm not actually a professional voice actor. So
How do spiders laugh?
they don't. Anyway,
Spookily.
that was Prince's turn. Faves, you're up. There's one laughing on the ground and behind you, and there's one barely clutching onto the ceiling in front of you.
I'm going to ignore the one that's laughing behind me.
Okay.
Reach into my cloak and withdraw a dagger. And before say, come on, you are better than these. Casting, giving her bardic inspiration.
Okay. Bardic inspiration by pestering her. Got it.
Yes.
Fair.
And then throwing the dagger.
Okay, so give me the attack roll.
That is a total of. Sorry, give me a moment. That is dirty 20
Dirty 20 will hit.
for 5 points of damage.
Okay, so
Oh, and in consideration to
And it-
his, I'll try and not hit the eyes.
okay, it is going to. It has been hit. It is going to save its wisdom saving throw. So it sort of, as it hits, it takes the damage, but it sort of turns over on its side. Turns over, I guess, not its side, but its front, and is sort of clapping or clicking at you guys now. So
Is this the one that was hideous laughter?
yeah,
I went for the one in front of Shaw.
you said the one. I think you said the one that was laughing.
I said I'd ignore that.
Oh, okay.
Yes, it was.
So the one that was laughing, not laughing, that one falls dead. So it's dead.
Okay.
So Harmony, you're up. The one that was attacking Jor that you had your hunter's mark on is now on the ground. There's one behind you that is now chittering, laughing.
On the
something.
ground, dead.
The one in front of you is dead. The one behind
Yeah.
you is now just
Okay.
sort of.
Okay. So I don't actually remember the rules on transferring Hunter's Mark. I think I can
Bonus
transfer
action,
it
bonus
once the
action,
target is
bonus
dead.
action.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm gonna transfer it to the giggling one.
Yep.
And turn around as best I can. I'm gonna kind of do one of these. Kind of one of those things.
Okay.
16.
That just hits. You manage as you sort of like lean and blink it off the sewer walls.
Okay.
It clinks off the wall and bounces back into the creatures you're fighting.
All right.
Give me an attack roll. So
I did. It's 9
or
damage.
9 damage plus your hunter's mark.
Yeah, I rolled a 1 for Hunter's Mark. Yeah.
Okay, it's 9 damage.
Not great.
9 damage. Hey, this one, let me give a sir. Yeah, that's an 18 on the dice. Yeah, it saves its hideous laughter, so it now sort of after the arrow embeds into it. Clinks over and turns and clinks at you. Hisver, you're up. There is now a giant spider creature sort of clacking claws at you.
So
It's a
Hisber had
lobster spider.
very odd dream the other night where he saw precisely this scenario.
Of course.
And he knew, he saw in his dream how he could reach down and tear the webs away and get out of the way.
Okay.
So I'm going to use my 19
Okay.
portent roll from earlier tonight to get my strength save and do his own skittering to get.
Okay. You climb over the top of your fellow companions that are sort of in a line. You just sort of, you like grab Prince and you just pull yourself up and then you just skitter across.
Going plop, plop, plop with nasty.
Yeah, right across the
right
heads. Yeah. You just, everyone else feels,
Ooh.
he's walking across to you guys.
That's what you get for bringing the gnome to the sewer.
Excuse me. Okay, here's what are you doing with your turn.
The strength save was probably my action though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have anything bonus, so that'll be it.
That will be an opportunity attack.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Unless you want to disengage, allow you kind of do that multiple.
Would that be okay?
I don't want to kill you, so.
Okay. So yeah, part of the vision was.
Let me just. Yeah, it misses. So.
Okay.
Yeah, and the part of the vision was you just sort of like, you pull up the web as you you actually use the spider's clasp of opportunity attack to skitter away.
So. Beautiful. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. That was his verse. It's its turn now. It's going to clitter up to 5s. No, Prince. Prince is the next opportunity person. It's going to attack you. That is a 21 to hit minus Bane.
That'll hit.
Is that 19 to hit?
Yep.
Okay. 15 damage?
Ow.
Sorry.
I'm still up though.
That's good. I just rolled max damage. I just felt bad about that. Sorry.
was hoping my spell would be more effective at keeping it down.
Yeah, it doesn't help when your partners attack it. So, yeah. So, that was its turn. Sure, you're up. You are currently restrained.
I'm going to try and get out of that again.
Mm-hmm.
Let's use a dice I haven't used before yet.
Okay.
Because this isn't going well for me. Okay, that's better. So that is a 17.
17. Yeah, you managed to make your way out of the webbing. What's your next plan?
I'm going to try and get over to the one that's still alive.
Okay, you can get over to it. Give me an attack roll. Are you?
Yes, absolutely attacking it. Okay, so that is 15.
Okay. Does not hit.
Okay, well, I'm there and I'm up in its face.
You're right in his face.
I'm up in its face.
Right. You do have inspiration.
I do have inspiration, yes.
So a D6.
D6?
Yeah, you hit because you only needed one to hit it.
Thank you, fives. All right.
Fives being a pain in the arse came in handy.
It really did.
For once.
D10. That is plus my modifier, which is plus 4. So that is 6 damage.
6 damage. All right.
Yep.
And with your rage damage?
Oh, with my rage damage, 8 damage.
Okay. I thought. Okay. Right. So that was sure. Prince, you're up.
Right.
Jor has sort of pushed itself in between you and this cave creature. So.
Okay. So after excuse me. After I get hit by this claw attack, I'm like, holy moly, that hurt a lot. And I'm going to use another vicious mockery on this creature.
Okay.
And I'm going to say, please stop doing that. That was painful.
That's a failure. So roll your damage.
1 damage. 1 psychic damage.
1 health damage.
Yeah.
It does have disadvantage on its next attack. So.
Yep.
Okay, so that's Prince's turn. 5, you're up. There is now one of these scuttling sewer creatures in between. You have Jor and Prince in between you and one of these. So
I think I'll see if my luck with the dice will hold, and I'll try and break the restraint.
Okay.
With the web. Nope. Never mind. Bring it on.
Okay. You and try and fight it, and your cat-like reflexes do not manage.
I rolled a 3 on the dice, so that's a 1 total.
Yeah, no, you do not. Not at all. So
he's not strong.
No, he's not. Harmony, you're up. I don't know why I say harmony with an accent, but harmony.
Okay, well, I'm gonna attack again because that's kind of all I can do.
Okay.
Oh, 26. Eat it, spiders.
That'll hit. Last.
All right, and
I'm sorry. Don't.
11 damage.
11 damage with your hunter's mark?
Yes.
It looks injured as you plink another into its tusk.
Injured.
It has been hit with another arrow. So.
What more can you say? All right.
Not much as a DM, honestly. Hisver, you're up. You've scouted to the front of the group, i.e. the back, to hide away from the damage that this thing has wrought.
See, so I guess that would leave him behind
Jor.
Harmony?
Oh no, Harmony, because Jor's moved up now. Yeah.
So he kind of peeks out behind a leg, and then he pulls up the gear, and he
Ding!
does this. Well, he doesn't ting it this time. He does this, and it does magic missile again.
Okay, so only some D4s.
Oops. 4, 6, and 11.
All right. 4, 6, 11 damage.
Yep.
Okay, this thing has a lot of damage done to it. It's just been minuscule, so it's ticking down. You pink into this scuttling creature again. That was his first turn. It is its turn. It is going to take a at both the Jor and Prince.
Okay. Fine.
I will not forget Bane.
Please
that
don't
is
Vicious
forget.
mockery.
You did do Vicious Mockery, so that is a 9 plus 5 is 14 against Prince minus Bane, which is a 13.
Oh,
Prince
yes, that hits.
still hit. Oh, and that is a 5 and a 3 on the roll for Jor. So no. So it does not get Jor, but it does get Prince, which is, might be
worse actually.
I don't
12
think
damage.
Yeah,
12 damage.
It can't not make me go
Kill you?
unconscious.
Okay.
I'm just like,
so Prince is unconscious, y'all. It's a thing that happened. Alrighty then. Sure, you're up.
I'm going to revenge stab it.
A revenge stab.
Yes. Now, does the Vicious Mockery give me anything on it or not?
No. It just got disadvantage on its attack.
That is 14.
Okay, that doesn't hit.
Okay.
You swipe at it and it scutters
Yeah.
to the side a little bit.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
And Prince, give me a death saving throw. Don't nat one it.
it's a 14.
Okay, that's a save. That's a save, guys. That's a save. I'm not gonna kill Prince today. All right, I promise. 5's you're up.
First things first. Come on, Joe. I mean, really, you miss again? How many more times are you going to miss? That's another inspiration.
His inspiration is just criticism.
Yep.
It's passive aggressive, Jim.
Yeah.
Just her rage is building.
Yeah.
It's
That's
getting angrier.
got it. And then what are you
Next up.
doing?
That was my vote. I think I'll try and get free again,
Okay.
which is a natural 20 this time.
Alrighty then. Yeah, you're free.
Oh, good. Even with the negative strength. Good. He's just pushing himself down, ignoring the chaos.
Yes.
And I think that's everything I could do.
Yep. Okay, 5 pulls himself free eventually. And Harmony, you're up.
Just gonna shoot the thing.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Woo!
Thanks for 29.
Carrying the team.
Holy crap. Okay. So that is, all right, 18 damage.
Alrighty then. Just enough to kill it with an accent. Yeah. Both the creature are dead. Give me a group survival roll to collect the blood from it. Prince, obviously you are still unconscious. Is anyone doing the first, obviously, to get 5s up?
I got a 10.
Yes, I was going to, on my next turn, walk over, lean down and whisper to him, "Fear awaken into the realm of nightmares," and cast healing.
Okay, so Prince is up. Give me a survival check yourself.
Nightmares?
So, yes. Plus survival, so.
So you heal 6.
Okay, so we're just going to roll through. Sam, what was your survival check?
10.
Okay. 10. Alex?
14.
14. Sam, you all?
No, just it was a
Just
it was a
no.
one.
Alrighty then. Hisfer,
11.
11, and Corey, Prince.
9.
Okay.
Not
You guys
great.
managed just to acquire the amount of blood that you need.
Okay.
Squeezing the blood out of this thing. You are wringing it for every last drop. Like you guys are rolling it up like a toothpaste roll, which is not known in 5 realms, or Forgotten Realms. But yeah, so with that, we're going to take a little 5-minute break.
Okay.
As you guys sort of recover from this grueling encounter with these, as you guys now have figured out, I'm sure, cave fishers. So
Yeah.
Literally never heard of them.
Oh.
I've heard the blood is delicious.
Their blood is delicious. It has the flavor of and consistency and alcohol level of alcohol. So
I rolled to get eyes.
Gross.
you get eyes. I won't even make you roll for it. But we're going to take a little 5-minute break. Corey, if you want to cut us, we'll be back at 8:50 or 9:55, depending on your time zone.
And we're back.
Awesome. Thank you for rejoining us or sticking around for us or whatever you're doing right now at this very, very moment. We just finished a very tough battle with the party engaging in some resource management expedition. So you guys all just collected some blood from some large white spider creatures and have procured that and made your way back to the tavern owner that you made a deal with. And he has very happily accepted the barrel of blood that you have given him. You guys are pretty much set for your party. Are you guys getting spruced up? What are you guys' plans for this event that you're throwing?
My idea of being spruced up is just not wearing my weapons, so...
Okay. So Jor is looking better, which means not equipped. So
Yeah. Slightly less terrifying.
Yes, slightly.
Might put on a cleanish shirt.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So Hinsper uses Wayrune to put little spider webs around like the border of the main room, and then he puts one of the eyes in the center of each one with mage hand, and so the room is like,
it's Halloween. Faerun Halloween.
Well, it's more. He's thinking it's people are watching, and then people will be more polite if they think there's lots of eyes watching them.
Right. Okay. Roll me an intimidation check.
Intimidation. An intimidation. 15.
Okay, you managed to place the eyes intimidatingly. I'm sorry, everyone. You have to witness the mayhem that is our group, and myself specifically. Yeah, so there are spider webs with creepy crave cave fisher eyes sort of adorning them in corners of the room. Well placed, even. So
is the party the same day we went into the sewer, or is it another day?
It's the next day. So
yeah. Okay. Oh, long rest.
Yes, long rest, all of those things. You guys are feeling fresh and revived and creeped out by the amount of eyes that are in the corners of the building.
They're very pretty. They're artistically placed.
Yeah, I agree with his fact. This is a remarkable addition to our aesthetic. Good thought. I vote that we do seasonal things like this as much as we can. Dress the place up every now and then for certain events.
Okay.
Might attract a bigger crowd.
Where's the food?
The food arrived early that morning. With the meats and the breads and the fruits and stuff. You guys are well stocked for the day. Fives managed to procure you guys a really nice deal for all of that for the day. So
nice. And I'm guessing I got like a couple of kegs from the tavern owner.
Yeah. You guys did a really good job. He wasn't actually expecting you guys to get 15 gallons of Kingfisher blood, so he's like, "All right," and gives you guys plenty of alcohol for this evening, and probably for a couple of weeks later. Based
Cool.
on
Do we also get a good band? Does he loan us
No, you guys still, because you guys barely managed to scrape the bottom of the barrel with the amount of blood you got. You guys still have the awful bluegrass band of 2 weeks long farmer. They're like pipes and like just like the washerboard scraping and all of that jazz. It's just not good. The guy is yodeling inside, so
Okay. Joy's gonna walk around with cotton stuffed in her ears.
right, as most are the patrons, actually. So
all of our conversations with people are just gonna be like, what?
But yeah, so that's a thing that happens. You guys have done a remarkably well job, mostly preparing this party. So let me introduce you guys to your neighbors. You guys have Talisylvaner Fellbranch, Tally, as he likes to be called.
Is he tall?
He's a half elf, so relatively tall, about 5'11", 6 foot. So
oh yeah, tall Tally. All right,
tall Tally. He is from the Bent Nail, which is a carpenter shop on your street. You guys meet the couple of Embrick and Avi, which are a couple of, one's a fire genasi, one's a water genasi. They both sort of walk in. They walk in hand.
Is there steam coming from their hands?
Yes, there is.
Well, that is the cutest shit.
Both of them, they work in the shop that they own. Embry, he is sort of stouter, but he works most of the weapons and the forge. And Avi, he is the sort of the armor smith. And Fala, Harmony's boss in her internship, she's also there. The apothecary and physician, the herb shop owner. Jor, your competitor in the neighborhood, Vincent Trench, a human, walks in. He's got a trench coat and
so lame.
Clearly a what's it called, fedora on his head. Probably the most stereotypical private eye outfit you can imagine for Faerun.
Jor exclusively calls him Trenny and tries to steal his hat.
Of course. And then you have the bookshop guy. It's a dragonborn named Drashal the Page Turner.
Drashal?
Rashal.
Rishal.
Rishal. So, and those are your neighbors, as well as Bolo is there, and Neverember and Floon, as well as a couple of random people from the amount of attention that Hisver gained you from his ability to direct flow or direction. So, because he rolled so well on it. So, there's actually a shit ton of random people that are just at your opening party. So, I'm going to go, Harney, who are you talking to?
Well, first of all, I did get dressed up.
Right. Yes.
I had Prince prestidigitation some makeup. So I'm very fancy tonight. And I guess, I've been working with my herbalist shop boss for a little bit now, right? So
you've managed to work in a day or two in the last couple of weeks where you've found time. Yeah, I mean it's been a very busy couple of weeks because you've had to traverse the sewers and search out the thing that the cat told you to find and all those things. You climbed a mountain. So
I did climb a mountain. That's true.
And you didn't almost.
Didn't die. So that being said, I suppose I would talk to them.
Okay.
And, I would.
I
would sort of kind of gently ask them to introduce me around to people and so forth if they're willing to do so.
They sort of stick by your side through the evening, and they kind of
that's so nice.
Engage in conversation through the evening with your neighbors and people you're not familiar with, and they sort of just keep you in the know about who's around and who to talk to about what and all that sort of thing. They're kind of your mentor for the evening. So
that makes my heart feel good.
Good. Okay. I'm sorry I'm not getting the gazer this evening, not because of TM thing, but because of opportunity.
I don't think this is the right place. I think somebody
it's not.
Get the wrong idea. Yeah, exactly.
Zaps a
that would be bad news. Yeah.
No,
we don't want that. All right. That's what I'm doing.
Sure. What are you up to this evening? You guys are. Sorry, I just muted myself for whatever reason. I'm sorry. You guys are having a wonderful time with your introductory party. The tavern is sort of not in full swing, but you guys have got it up to snuff to where you can open it. What is Jor doing this evening with all these guests and the party, and there's food and drink and all that stuff? So,
Jor's pretty genuinely friendly, so she's going to go around and make sure everybody's got enough food and drinks and kind of say hi to everybody. She is definitely going to zero in on Vincent Trench.
Okay, of course, which I imagine.
And would they know each other?
They have heard about each other in passing. Trench is definitely more entrenched.
Yeah.
In the community of Private Eyes. Sorry, I will go now. Everyone have a good evening. So, no, he's definitely more involved in the Private Eye community. He's been in Waterdeep for a number of years. But no one ever seems to see him outside of a job that he's working. So
right. So this is a rare occurrence.
It's definitely a rare occurrence, and it's probably because you guys are just down the street. You're aware of that. He's sort of just feeling you guys out as neighbors. So.
Okay. Well, I'm going to make sure he's got plenty of food and drink, and talk to him about the job and all of that, but also mercilessly rib him about the hat and the coat, and the fact that he's dressing himself after his last name.
Yeah, he definitely accepts that and is sort of kind of quietly but genuinely sort of accepting, and kind of gives you an okay nod for that. Gives you a pass, I guess is the word I'm looking for here.
Yeah, and I refuse to call him anything except Vinny.
Yeah, and he sort of is like talking with you a little bit, and he says, well, because he kind of leaves a little early, but before he has to go, he kind of leans you and hits his card, and he says, if you guys need anything, or if I need anything, and he heads off into the evening. So he leaves way before anybody else does, though.
Yeah, he's just really just stopping by.
Yeah, he's making an appearance.
Yeah. Well, Jo's pretty outgoing, so she's going to spend a lot of time walking around and making sure she's talking to everybody.
Okay.
Quite loudly, and not particularly politely, but very exuberantly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Jor is definitely making an appearance. What's Prince up to? Oh, sorry, Jor.
She's very easy to notice.
Right. Yes, because of her personality says all of everything.
Hugeness.
So, yeah. Prince, what are you up to?
I'm eyeing up the band right now. How are they doing?
They're doing all right. It sounds a little rough, but I mean, they're in the corner. There's no such thing as sound systems in Faerun, so
right.
I mean, he's doing okay. They're not butchering it completely. All
right. So when I see this, I've had in my inventory for this whole time that I haven't really mentioned, but I have a guitar that
Okay.
I've been carrying around apparently. So
Right.
what I want to do is I'm gonna go and I'm gonna stand like on the edge of where this is, and I want to cast Charm Person on the band leader so that he is amicable to what I'm about to do. And if people see, I think this time I'll just go with it and see what
Okay.
happens. And then once I've got my guitar ready, I'm gonna come out and join them with my guitar and start singing a song that I've had going on in my head called When Orcs Cry.
Okay, give me a performance check.
Wait,
At advantage. At advantage.
okay. Ooh.
Please let us tell us what it sounds like when orcs cry.
So it's a 22.
Okay. That is a resounding success. Please sing for us.
Okay.
Player.
I wasn't sure if this was gonna come up or not, but I got like the gist of the song figured out. So
It's definitely coming up.
it goes, maybe I'm just too charismatic. Maybe I'm just like my wizard, too bold. Maybe you're just like my cleric. She's never satisfied. Why do we cast at each other? This is what it sounds like when orcs cry. And I'm going to use all of my inspiration on my comrades.
Okay. The band just erupts in this chorus of just magical wonder as the crowd just starts weeping. They're just crying. Just everyone, your neighbors, random passerbys, people at the Blackstaff Tower, just everyone's just all over Waterdeep. They don't know why. Yeah.
And then after that, I will go chat with someone or something. I don't know.
Okay. The performance led by Prince, formerly known as Leon Lenore. And so we've had everyone. Fives, have you described what you're doing?
Nope. Haven't had the chance to do so yet.
Yep. Go ahead.
Okay.
What are you doing this evening?
I think it would have been carousing the crowd, so to say, flittering here and there, flirting with the other woman, but not pursuing anything, just constantly moving about and drinking and enjoying myself. But when the prince finishes his performance, I would duck out of the room for a minute and return a couple of minutes later with my viol. And inspired by Prince, I would lead the band in my own song. Instrumental only, though.
Give me another performance check at advantage. So.
And I think I do have inspiration from Prince.
Yeah, I used up all my inspiration.
Yeah.
Might as well use it. So that is 21 on the dice with the inspiration for 27.
21 on the dice?
I got 18 on the d20.
Okay. Sorry, I was just like, how do you get 21 on a d20?
Sorry, I should have clarified that. My bad.
You're good. I was just giving you a hard time. So 21 plus inspiration. Yeah. Fives gives up and gets another inspiring performance. The crowd is wooed. They are cheering. They are clapping. They are going to remember this night for a long time. Yeah.
After that, he follows suit with the prince. Really doesn't do any more music. Goes back into the crowd and keeps carousing.
Gotcha. So you guys are all. Has everyone gone yet? Hisver, what are you doing at this party?
So he would spend a good chunk of it stalking Rashal and waiting to catch him in a corner somewhere.
The book guy, got it,
Yeah.
of course.
Where he could get way in his personal space, up in his face.
Are you climbing something? Because I mean, he's a dragonborn, so he's rather large.
So he gets him. He finds him in a corner talking to somebody, and he like just unceremoniously drags a chair across, and then climbs up on the chair.
Gotcha.
And gets up in his face. You sell books, right?
I do. Yeah.
What kind of books?
All kinds.
Magic books.
I have a few. If we're going to throw a party, you're throwing, yeah.
Is it?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh,
it is.
Are you enjoying?
I am having a good time. Yes.
Good. Have you considered selling other things besides books?
What kind of things?
So we've made a game, and it's easy to sell. It's little cards, and he pulls out. It's the sample cards, and it's very easy to learn, and people are going to play here, but we need a means of distributing the cards. And so what I was thinking is you could sell them, you could buy them, you could buy them from us, and then you could sell them to people come into your store, and then just get to the point. If you want to, if other people want to sell them, they could buy them from you, and they could sell them, and then see, you're at the bottom of a tree, and you make money, and then they make money, and they sell them to people who sell them, and
it's fair. It's fair. Make it to the point. Get to the fucking point.
So do you want to sell our cards?
Make a persuasion check at advantage. It's fair.
I'm gonna use he knew the speech was coming from his long rest, so it's a dirty 20.
Okay, of course. Freaking divination wizards, y'all. Anyway, yeah. All right. He's already at this point. You waited because of your divination, because of your ability to see into the future and read the cards or whatever it is you read. You read that, if you waited long enough, he would be plastered and pretty much agree to anything. So he's right. Yeah. Oh, let's make a deal.
I'll bring some by.
Whatever. Yeah.
Tomorrow.
And he pulls out a piece of parchment and just like lays out in front of you. He's like, sign this. It just gives you unlicensed real estate to my shop.
Wait, okay. Again, he gets like 3/4 of the way through the H, and okay. That'll work.
Okay. Is there anything anybody else would like to do as you guys attend to your party? No. It's a general no.
I'm gonna try not to get too wasted because I know that it's like our house, and
right.
I suppose actually towards the end of the evening though, Jor will probably gather up the people who do want to get really wasted and relocate to the tavern, like late.
Okay.
Like so if there's a kick on.
So you're gathering people right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, anybody who's
at that point you're not
getting messy.
Okay. So you're kind of spotting people that I'm not going to roll it or anything, but you're kind of looking out for people that are getting sloshed.
Yeah. Anyone who's getting messy, I'm gonna try and gather them up and instigate a kick on.
You're doing that right now. What's everyone else doing?
I would go harass Volo again.
Okay. Volo is, as you walk towards him, he is continuously walking like in different directions of the party. He's just trying to stay away from you at this point.
So it's eventually you're you're not gonna. I've seen it. You're not gonna die.
You're not gonna die.
But don't
Okay.
don't get attached to all your fingers. Okay.
Yes. Okay, that's his for Prince. What are you up to?
I think as Jor is like ushering people out, Prince is in that group doing like some like dancing with everyone, and he's just going with the crowd.
Wait. Are you like dancing? Or are you just dancing?
No, he's like
you're grinding on people. Prince is grinding on people.
He's just like he's just really excited.
Okay, and that's different. Okay.
Yep.
But yeah, okay. So Prince is dancing people out the door.
Yeah.
Five's his for or Harmony. Let's go with Harmony first.
I have no idea.
What is Harmony doing at a party?
I don't.
Just give me an inkling.
I.
Harmony is doing nothing at Harmony is upstairs at a party. Is that what she's doing?
She's definitely not upstairs. I don't go to parties. So
Okay.
I don't know what people do.
What would an awkward tour guide do at a party? Would she be just talking
have
to
cats.
random?
If she was engaged in conversation with anybody along with her mentor, she would definitely just be trying to like engage with people by giving them random facts about Waterdeep.
Okay.
Just,
Harmony is doing group trivia about Waterdeep at the party. She's running group.
Maybe we do like a pickup trivia game.
A pickup trivia game.
I will give away a package of our game.
Okay. There is a printed copy of Sorcerer the Collecting at the party.
It's prototype.
Fives, what are you doing at the party?
So
besides hitting on people.
So this is fine. I want to incorporate a bit of his backstory in that at one point a letter would arrive for him.
Okay.
As soon as that arrives, he would take it and completely blank out the rest of the party. So he stops flirting, he stops going around, he's straight into a corner, poring over this letter.
Fives is feeling a little off this evening. But as that's going on, you guys are all sort of enjoying the party in your whatever way you guys want to. You guys are all specifically doing things that fit your characters. They're enjoying themselves, really living up this sort of event that is bringing your tavern / game cafe into the neighborhood. And as you're doing that, a resonates outside, and the windows shatter, and the room rumbles.
We just fixed those.
And as that happens, we're going to go to next week.
Dum, dum, dum.
And that is where we're going to end the session.
The bass dropped.
The bass dropped, and you guys are not none the wiser, but out of everything. Yeah, we're going to go around and see what everyone enjoyed about the session, and introduce ourselves. Birthday girl. Let's see what you felt about the session / enjoyed / who you are, whatever,
Okay. My favorite part was murdering all the enemies in the sewer because
right.
Traditionally my characters don't hit shit ever.
Okay.
And so to have somebody who is actually managing to attack, it feels good.
Right. All right.
Also bringing the ruckus.
Okay, and who are you, and where can we find you?
I'm Samantha Darcy. I am 65th Victor on Twitter and Sam Darcy on Patreon, which I have to plug because it's my birthday.
It is your birthday, and seriously, I'm not even doing this because I'm your DM. Please go follow her on Patreon, spend some money because she is an amazing artist and all of that jazz. She's just phenomenal. So
thank you, Taryn.
Go buy her art. And
I'm doing a giveaway. I haven't drawn for my Patreon giveaway yet tonight.
You're gonna draw me,
so,
obviously.
Yes, obviously. Just fudge that roll.
Anyway, as we move on from that portion of our evening, Hisver, who are you? what are you, and how was your evening tonight?
I'm Matt. I'm not found anywhere but here. And
sorry, real fast. I just noticed the chat. Heist is the word of the giveaway this evening. Because I totally fucked that up. So, yeah. Heist, if you would like to enter to win, because we've been over 25 people all night, and I haven't needed to announce that. Heist, enter that in chat, and enter to win our giveaway of either Mad Mage or Dragon Heist. Sorry, Matt.
no problem. Type Heist. Do it. I'm waiting for somebody to type Heist here. There's a Heist. Get Heisty, y'all. There you go.
Heisty.
Okay, so I'm Matt. I'm found here. I'm playing Hisper. I have been playing Hisper. Let's see. My favorite part tonight was universally all of us getting into a sewer, knowing we were looking for something that makes webs, and then uniformly 100% walking straight into said web and getting stuck. That was grade A party disaster. That was great.
Yeah, that definitely fit your group so well, and I loved it. So, sorry, Fives.
So I'm Samuel. I played obviously Fives tonight. I can be found on Twitter as Eldritch Warlock, I think, because my mind's just gone blank. No, yeah, that's right. Sorry. My favourite thing tonight, one's in-game, one's what happened in the chat while I was watching it. So favourite moment in-game was discovering that Fives gives inspiration by heckling people. That wasn't planned at all.
That was amazing, but yeah.
My favourite thing in the chat was watching everyone vote that Bane is now renamed as Bone, so that we can make the joke of someone's boned.
Yeah, that fits our party so well. All right, so Samuel, and Matt have gone. Corey, tell us about yourself. So,
excuse me. You can find me on the internet at my name, Corey Hickson. I have a Dread scenario out. If you like horror RPGs, it's free. It's just a Google Doc, and you can check it out. My favorite thing from tonight was I had this internal moment where I was like, maybe the song is gonna come up, and then we got this really crappy band. And I was like, I think I'm gonna have to do something about that, and then it all happened. I was like, I guess that's happening, and yeah, that was that was a thing.
That was awesome. Yeah. So I liked both of our bards being just, well, the entertainment's gone to shit, so we need to step in. So
yeah.
Alex, last but not least, how was your evening?
I think your mic is off, Alex.
Muted.
Yeah, it's just the cable came out. That's better.
That'll do it.
I'm Alex. You can find me on Twitter at AlexKetu. I obviously need new dice. That was not my favorite part of the evening. My favorite part of the evening was a birthday girl carrying the team down in the sewers.
No.
I'm gonna get new dice.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, that was everyone. I'm Taryn. I'm the DM. I'm everyone else. And my favorite part of the evening was watch you all plan a party. That was just hilarious and great. And I'm really excited for next week as you guys figure out what that explosion or rumbling was. Definitely not an explosion. Definitely not ruining this. Anyway, please join us the rest of the week as we have Waterdeep Heist games going on pretty much every night of the week. 4 out of 7. Thursdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and Mondays. Yeah, you can find our times down on the counter on the Twitch channel. You can join us here next week at the same time at 7:30 Eastern. Obviously, that has to do with daylight savings because we're rolling back next week as Americans, so that's the thing that's happening. yeah, that's going to be totally messing with everyone else. Sorry about that, non-Americans, because we're the worst. Yeah. But please come back and join us next week, and we'll roll to see whoever won. Will Knight 3 is whoever won the
Yay, Will.
drawing for a Waterdeep or Dungeon of the Mad Mage, as my pirate voice demands me call that. So, I love my players, and join us next week as we continue further into the Dragon Heist of Waterdeep. Good night, everyone.
Hey.
Good night.
Is it Friday yet?